See if anybody joins this. Oh. It'll take a little bit for people to see it, but we're planting soybeans. That's what we're doing. Well, we were. We're waiting on seed right now. What's up, guys? I see a couple of you join the room. Where are you guys all from? We'll see if my live chat's working. I don't really know what all these buttons on here do. Holy cow. Okay, I changed my live chat. Where are you guys all from? Or if you are farmers, how you guys doing? How far are you in the season? I see there's a couple of you in here. You guys all hear me? Hopefully you can. If you can, somebody type yes, no, maybe so. Okay, somebody can hear me. Okay, so basically I'm waiting on seed right now. Just kind of a little pause for the moment. I'm pretty tired. I think in the last 4 days I've got about 10 hours of sleep. So any of you guys that farm, you know that feeling. But right now, basically what we're doing, it's long overdue, this piece of equipment. I'll give it away as soon as I say what we're doing. But basically, we drag a Pro Box and a skid loader to the field to feed the drill behind us. So basically, somebody's in the skid loader lifting the Pro Box up, and then somebody opens the chute and loads the drill. So that to me is dumb. It's dangerous. It's not very smart. But we did have a chute on the Pro Box, so you don't have to get underneath of it, to load the sucker. So you do stay out of harm's way. But you guys know what those Pro Boxes weigh. It's not smart. So we travel about our farthest farm south. Our farthest farm north is about, I don't know, 30, 40 miles. So for soybeans, if you're planting 180,000 to 220,000, whatever it is you plant, that's multiple Pro Boxes for that large of a field. So for us, you have to make multiple trips. So that's diesel, that's time, that's really wasted effort. So the piece of equipment we got is going to take care of all our problems of travel and seed and safely putting it in the drill. And so you guys can guess away what it is. I will not confirm nor deny what it is, but we will do, maybe we'll do a live stream also tomorrow when we go pick it up. But like I said, we're halfway through the planting season for us, but we're getting ready to travel. So we've done everything kind of local. We've planted 150 acres locally now. The weather's been pretty nice for us, but now is where we start traveling. I got 26 acres here to finish up, and then I'm going to get into those big chunks of 50 and 70 acres, which for small farmers, that's big for us, especially with a 15-foot drill. Seed tender is very close, but it's not a seed tender. And I think that'll give it away right there what it is. But seed tenders, it's not that, so it's got to be, go ahead and guess. And it's one I haven't really seen the brand flying around. I'm sure somebody's got one, but around here, Underfirth dominates. Weather looks great so far. I'll kind of spin this around. It's beautiful weather right now, the farming life. As you can see, I'm no-tilling into this ground, and it's beautiful. It's a little weedy, little grass, but it got sprayed, so it'll die off in the next few days. But for West Central Ohio, I mean, this is a beautiful night. Now we did get about a quarter-inch of rain last night, but we're lucky it didn't come down very heavy. So anything we planted, I don't believe it'll get crusted in or anything like that. But as far as tonight, it's a beautiful night. I can't complain, and probably some of the best no-till conditions I've planted into. So I'm very blessed and very thankful for that. But to the piece of equipment, like I said, it's not a seed tender, so it's something to handle Pro Boxes. I don't know what other way to put it. So And also, like I said, Underfirth dominates this area because Underfirth is 20 miles from here. You know, we're not far from the actual factory where they make a lot of that equipment, but also about an hour from here is the other company that is the manufacturer of what we bought. So, you know, I'm excited for it. Like I said, it not only is it going to speed a lot of things up for us, but it's going to be safe. And also, like, well, I said it's going to speed it up. I don't know what else to say about that, but it's going to speed it up. But nobody's guessed it yet. I haven't seen it come across. So, and it's not something around here. A lot of the larger farmers have the actual seed tenders. I'm sure they probably hold more. Um, I can see this. The only problem I see with this one, if it does rain, Pro boxes don't do well in the rain, especially if it's windy. So that is, hey, Farm All Fanatic, that is probably one of the disadvantages, especially if you're trying to beat the rain. You know, I can see them Pro boxes kind of flapping on it. So we'll see. I mean, it's going to be a trial and error of how we handle this. But yeah, I'll spin you around again. As you guys can see, I mean, it's beautiful. There actually is a Pro box. We're just waiting on the skid loader to get here. But beautiful evening, you know, beautiful. I can't complain. Like I said, best no-till conditions I've been in a while, and you can see the GoPro. I actually got an external mic for it, so maybe you guys can hear me this time. But any questions you guys got for me while I'm waiting on tender or the skid loader? So please shoot your questions. Like I said, I got some time to kill here. You don't get that too often farming, especially right now working full time and you know, doing this. Like I said, I've had 10 hours of sleep in the last 4 days. I know you guys all probably understand that feeling, but you know, I usually get out of the tractor at 2, 3 in the morning and then go to work at 7 and try to get out of there early as possible. Yes, corn's all planted. Yes, thank the Lord. Corn's in the ground. We no-tilled a lot of it. It went in very well. And this, like I said, is our first year doing cereal rye for a cover crop. Kind of doing those trials. We did, like I said, we did both corn and beans trials into this stuff, and the corn got away from us. And like I said, as soon as I can get a lot of these videos edited, you will see how thick the cover crop was that we planted the corn into. And like I said, it concerned us a little bit, but it did go in the ground very nice. But it was kind of a mistake. The spreader that was supposed to be set up for it, I'm not going to say the co-op lied to us or anything like that, but what they recommended was not what most people do. And I want to say we spread that cereal rye like 80 pounds per acre when, you know, we should only be going for 40 or 50. So it was definitely a lot thicker than what it should have been. How about that? So it made for difficult conditions to plant in for your first time no-tilling in the cover crops. But yes, corn's all in the ground. So now it's just the hardest game of getting it out of the ground, you know, and hopefully, like I said, we got a chance to rain all weekend. Hopefully we don't get that rain that's a goose drowner that basically makes concrete on top of the soil where the corn can't get out of the ground. So we've had bad luck with that the last 2 years. You know, we just have not got good stands on anything we've planted the last 2 years. A lot of bare spots in fields, and you know, it's almost, by the time it dries up, it's too late. So hopefully this is our year. Hopefully this is it. And like I said, shoot your questions to me. Like I said, I got some time to kill. If you're talking corn farming life, corn would just depending on the ground. We got hog manure, so we got hog barns. In our better soil, we'll push 34, 35,000, and our hillier ground will push 30 to 32, just depending on the location. I mean, I wish I could say we had a variable rate planter. That'd be cool, but definitely our better ground will push 36,000, you know, trying to push those yields. But soybeans, same situation. You know, if we're planting into the hog barn or the manure stuff, we'll push, you know, on 7.5-inch rows. Would I love to go to 15-inch rows? Yes, absolutely. But for that drill, you know, it is what it is on 7.5. So we'll plant 180 to 200,000 on beans. 33.6, yeah, that's probably, if you took all our corn and averaged it out, that's right where we're at. I think somebody asked how long it took to come out of the ground. Corn, it just depends on the conditions. Corn, you know, I've seen it be, you know, sit in the ground for 2 to 3 weeks because it's cold, and then it finally comes out. Where I've seen it come out in 7 days because it's got moisture, it's got heat, it's got everything it needs. It just depends. There's too many factors to give you an average. I would say 7 to 10 days on average. If your conditions are good, you should see that corn out of the ground. But the last couple of years we planted, we've had decent conditions, and then we've had cold spells. We've had wet, cold rain, temperatures in the 50s. So at night it's getting in the upper 30s, and it sits there, and sometimes it rots out, and that's the risk we take. How long to get in the ground? Okay. For us, not long, just because we don't farm a lot of acres. We can usually get 2 to 3 good days of running. We can get it all in the ground. Now, that's if you don't break something. That's if everything goes right, if all your fertilizer's available, all your seeds available, all that stuff. But for us, 2 to 3 days we can get corn in and be done with it. Beans takes a little longer just because we get into the travel situations. And I should say for corn too, we will travel. That's our biggest headache is, with these farms being so spread apart. Like I said, our farthest farms are probably 30 to 40 miles apart. So that makes it difficult. Especially like I said, tractor going 18 miles an hour, and then you're battling traffic, and so that's our biggest headache right now is if we had a big square 600-acre block, 2 days we'd probably be done. But when you're farming 25 acres here, 30 acres here, 40 here, 70 over here, that takes time to travel and coordinate, with my partner and I of, especially dealing with a skid loader to load up pro boxes. And that's our biggest headache. So for us, we waste a lot of time with travel, and that's just as a young farmer, that's what we have to do to get to farm some acres. But we waste a lot of time in travel, and that's what I hope this new piece of equipment that shows up tomorrow will help alleviate that. It'll keep us moving a lot faster, avoiding this kind of situation. But especially when the weather's nice, like I said, tomorrow afternoon there's a chance of rain, so that's what we're trying to beat. We're trying to get all this stuff down. 3,600 acres is a lot, man. That's a lot. Yes, big ass trailer. Yes, yes. We do we do got some. It's just no fun though. I mean, when you're loading up everything, then you're heavy. We got a brand new skid loader. I haven't showed you guys that, but it's a track case machine. And it it just takes up so much room. It's already heavy. Then you got the pro boxes, and just there's better solutions out there than what we're doing right now, and that's what I'm after. I will spend the money if it makes me more efficient, more productive, and can get stuff in the ground in a timely fashion. I'm all for it. I can see the ROI or the return on investment in that all day long. So that to me is all over. 70,000. I wouldn't even know what to do. I can barely handle what we got now, and I definitely wouldn't have to work a day job, I guess, if we had that much. But I don't know how you coordinate all that either. There's guys in the area that farm 15, 20, 30,000 acres, and I just don't know how you would have to think they miss a farm here and there. Maybe late in the summer they go, did we plant that? I don't remember. We should probably drive over and take a look. So I don't know. I don't know how those guys do it, but more power to them. I can barely keep my sanity right now. Like I said, with 10 hours of sleep in the last 4 days, I think I'm kind of loopy, but it's a perfect opportunity to do a live stream. So, any other questions before I get off here? Because I can hear the truck coming down the road. So shoot your questions now before we end this. And like I said, hopefully tomorrow maybe we can do another live stream when we pick up a piece of equipment. Nothing? You guys are quiet. I think there's 20 some people in here. This is the most I've ever had. All right, well, I'm going to end this thing. Like I said, I'm going to get ready to load this drill up. I'm going to keep moving. Hopefully, like I said, I won't promise anything, but be looking tomorrow for that new piece of equipment. I'll try to, if there's enough response maybe to this video, if you guys like and comment enough, maybe I'll do a live stream for it instead of just taping it, and whenever I edit it, that's when it'll show up. But I'm trying to be better at capturing a lot more things. Usually I only have a day or two of footage and then try to make one video out of it, but now I think I got enough footage where I can do kind of a series of all this stuff. So thank you. I would love to get some sleep, but like I said, 7 a.m. tomorrow is Friday. Back to work, and like I said, I've got about 30 acres here I want to finish tonight, so it's probably going to be another late one. 15-foot drill don't move that fast. So, but hopefully, like I said, you know, I want to get it on the ground, but a rain day, I'm not going to complain. As long as it's a nice gentle shower, that'll let me take a little nap and catch up on some sleep. So, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you guys commenting. I appreciate you liking the video. I got a 15-footer, man. That's 3 of these, so I can barely handle this sucker. But thanks, guys. We'll see you. Take care. Be safe out there if you are farming. Take care. Don't do anything to get yourself hurt. Because, like I said, there's a reason you're farming. You're farming for your families. You're farming for your future families. Stay safe.